Justice League issue 48 sees the Justice League head 4 sectors away from Earth to answer a distress call that was sent directly to them. Superman can't explain why they received it, but soon they find the ship that sent the signal and the giant space creature trying to eat it. Batman takes the Javelin into evasive maneuvers as Wonder Woman wants to check the Lantern xenotype directory to learn more about the monster, but John says there's no time since the ship's hull is cracking and anyone inside will die soon from the vacuum of space. Superman tells them to start choosing limbs and claws to attack on the creature as Wonder Woman disappears. Flash is sent aboard the ship and quickly finds the inhabitants are all children. The ship begins falling apart, so John and Clark move in to attack, but Wonder Woman returns, throwing an asteroid away from the ship, which causes the monster to let go and go after the asteroid. She tells the team the creature was a Varthanesk and the male of the species was buried in the asteroid and the female was only protecting him from the ship which she thought was attacking. John asks how she could possibly know that, so Diana says that she checked the xenotype directory while they were still deciding what to punch. Superman knows a little knowledge goes a long way as they look over the damaged craft, finding it is from Driftworld, half a sector away, and Batman has sent them a message about the ship. The team's translators come online and Wonder Woman learns that the kids were sent adrift because their world is not safe. As Superman and Green Lantern pull the ship towards Driftworld, Diana learns the aliens call themselves the Trotha, and their planet is a rogue comet, which is why the Lanterns didn't know about the planet, since it is continuously moving. The planet is split into 2 factions, the Way of the Cell and the Way of the Spark, and luckily they aren't in an endless civil war thanks to Empress Sidix, since only her lineage can unite the Cell and the Spark, and thanks to the ruler, teachers are purged and the military is mind controlled and she liquidates any threat, which is what happened to the children's parents, who were branded terrorists and thrown in jail. Superman tells them that they have arrived at the planet, which looks changed, so the team send out shielded camera drones to accompany Superman and Green Lantern down onto the surface. The people immediately think that they are gods, knowing they are the ones who sent the message and rescued their children. The children point out that the Empress is being attacked by her own slaves, so Flash asks if they should step in. However, the children says that the Empress has slaughtered millions of them and deserves no mercy. Flash can't let them tear her apart, but Wonder Woman says it's not up to them since they don't know anything about these people, so they shouldn't intervene. The Empress is captured and is about to be executed, but Superman swoops in to stop it, having the Empress tossed into jails as the dissidents are freed and her control over the military is disabled. The ship is returned to the planet and the people are reunited with their children. However, Superman can feel Wonder Woman glaring at him, but he knows he couldn't let them kill the Empress. Dinah says that it was a slippery slope, however Batman says that Clark did the right thing, since mob justice is not the answer. Diana doesn't think so, since while it was the right thing to do where they come from, if they start imposing their ideals on aliens, then they are no better than Empress Sidix herself. Flash says that saving people is what they do, and Green Lantern says it's up to the people to run trials and elections after they save them. The team is soon met by a brother and sister who heard their communications, and Diana notes that both siblings are from the opposite factions on the world, learning that at age 15, each Tothra chooses their path in life, and these two chose opposites. The siblings bicker and reveal that they survived because they were the Empress's longest living slaves, since the ruler would oppress both factions equally. Batman learns from them that both factions use their own communication systems, learning the Empress was the only one who could use both, hence how she was able to keep an iron grip on either of them. The siblings know that the two factions don't agree on everything, but both sides agree that the Justice League need to rule them. Diana is quick to say no, despite the siblings saying that no one on the planet has any experience leading. Clark knows that they can't just leave them, so Diana says that they will help them set up so they can rule themselves, since their only qualification is they can hit things harder than they can, but they know nothing of their culture. She knows they need to lead by example, not command, and John suggests that the two siblings maybe act as interim leaders. Suddenly a giant bioorganic mech appears, calling for the death of the Tothra, attacking the League. Superman rips into the suit, finding the armor houses a strange alien that activates the armor's explosives and phases into the ground so they cannot move the armor. The alien inside says he's there to deliver a declaration, saying that his species has found the Tothra to be now divided, and because of it, the Vermidium fleet will annihilate them. Superman calls for everyone to get down, however the aliens think he means to worship him, and as he tries to get them up into safety, the armor explodes, destroying the entire arena. Justice League issue 48 was a really cool new story from Simon Spurrier that pits the heroes against their own need to help in a really fun way. The team having a really great conversation about the morality of instilling their own earthly values on alien worlds and then leaving them to their own devices was really well done, and I like that it was Wonder Woman who kind of took charge here, being that she kind of fits that bill really well, having come from a different world in Themyscira and not forcing her Amazonian practices on others. It was really well thought out here. I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to this little arc and where Simon is going to take our characters next. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10.